Brendan, Rob Longley from the Toronto Sun. As a player, you were able to exert your leadership in the dressing room by being a hockey leader. How will you be able to do that from the boardroom as a general manager? How will that leadership translate to the players of today?
Well, you know, hockey players are astute at watching the people around them. And all the things that you ask a hockey player to do, if you're not doing them yourself, committed, dedicated, hardworking, focused, disciplined, if you're not doing it yourself, it's very difficult to ask them to do it as well. So it's about performance. I'm going to expect our players to perform. I'm going to expect our management to perform. And like a player that isn't playing well and has a tough time feeling like he's a leader because he's not doing his job, it's the same for everyone in the organization. If you want to be a leader, you have to do your job well.
Back to the room here on the right.
Carrie Marsden with Global Television and Leafs fan since birth. I'd like to know, we've certainly heard from the fans about what the team is lacking. What do you think our team is missing or lacking?
Well, I think, again, sorry to give you the same answer twice, but Dave and I will talk about that. We'll talk about it, our entire management staff. We'll take a step back, and we'll talk about where we're going in the future.
Just take two more, one here and then Cahal.
Brendan, Mike Ross from Sirius XM's NHL Network Radio. I'm just wondering how your emotions compared today as opposed to when you took the role as face and voice of discipline in the NHL. Your mood, your emotions, whether it be your nerves, your confidence, how do these two compare?
Well, at least here there's an opportunity to win a game. You know, that was the one thing that we said our greatest compliment in working in player safety was silence. You know, it's a little bit like being a referee. When they forget that you're there, you know that you just refereed a very good game. You know, I was excited about that job. You know, I was nervous about that job. I'm not afraid of being nervous. I'm not afraid of feeling those jitters. I know that that's something that you need in order to do something well. It makes you more alert. And, you know, so that's how I felt when I was offered to take over for Colin Campbell for supplemental discipline. When Tim approached me on this, you know, I had the same feelings in my stomach, that sort of those excited nerves of anticipation. So I'm excited about this opportunity, but at the same time, I understand the difficulty in it. And I mentioned it earlier, and I'll mention it again. There are a lot of really astute hockey people that I have a lot of respect for in the hockey world that have called me to offer me some advice. And, you know, what they say is it's a humbling job, and it's a very difficult job to improve your team in small increments. And every once in a while, someone will hit a home run, but I think that their advice to me was to just continue to look for ways to improve.